What's that?
What's the name of the course?
Sparrow Island Country Club.
Wait, Sparrow Island Country Club?
Sparrow Island Country Club, yes. It's noted in the score sheet.
I'm not watching this stream. Let me get the stream up. Welcome back to the MGA Around the World Tournament. Oh, where's the score sheet? I'm not really familiar with the score sheet. Yeah, welcome. Is the
Really hoping this receives. There we go.
Oh god. Okay, I can hear myself in the stream, so I'm gonna try my best at commentating.
Vienna's on standby.
I'm gonna try commentating again. And 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the MGA Around the World Tournament. My name is StarCube, and today I will be the commentator of the Sparrow Island Country Club Mini Golf. Today we have our two competitors, Needon and L, and finals. Welcome back to the finals for the MGA Around the World Tournament. We are at Sparrow Island Country Club, and today we have Needon and L and lfpp003 competing against each other. And over here now we have Needon. He is preparing for the first hole. It's a simple par 2.
I'm not live. Please stand by. MBN will be live in around 90 seconds.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to Sparrow Island Country Club and Cactus River as we welcome you to the MGA Around the World Tournament final between lfpp003 and Needon and L. The competitors are just about ready to get started. We are going to head over to hole number 1 to get this match underway. Who's first?
Oh, everyone's here. Nice. I mean, Alf PP isn't here, but I was in general in MRT P1, so it's a bit noisier. So and I have cold or something, so if you can't understand me well, then that's that.
Hello.
Hello.
Ready to
Hello.
start whenever.
Okay. Okay, heads.
It's
Alf
not
PP.
short.
Okay, interesting.
MBN is on the air.
Hi, Alf PP.
Hello.
Obi, do I still commentate? Okay. Welcome back to Sparrow Island Country Club, where we have the finals for the MGA Around the World Tournament. Here we have our two competitors, Needon and LFTP. Currently, there will be 9 holes. There will be holes in this course. So let's get right in the action. As soon as both of them are ready.
Note to everybody, please do not obstruct the camera, which is me. Do not obstruct my view. Thank you very much.
Okay. I want also a few. But where's Alf PP gone?
It's over there. There he is. Who's first?
So
Go
LFPP
for it.
here is going first. He is currently warming up, getting ready for this long summer day in this arid desert. The weather conditions here are fine. Just a bright sunny day. And LFPP is ready to make his shot.
LFPP. Been a strong player in the MGA lately.
He's currently aligning his shot. It's a very difficult one, if I must say so myself.
And a hole-in-one.
And a hole-in-one.
Wow. Impressive. I can't
And here
see
we
all
have
of
That is on a
Needham
par
with-
2.
Here we have Needham with his snowball. He's
Yay, hole-in-one.
Needham got a
thought it was-
hole-in-one as well, but we are currently unsure if he was aligned when he shot.
Just a note for our
You're
viewers
waiting.
on MBN, our scoreboard will show how if the player over or under par and how many holes they've won. Those are the numbers below on the screen.
That's too fun. So, like that. I don't know.
Okay, so for Zeta Broadcasting Corporation viewers, the score will show which player is winning.
So, has it been reviewed yet? Like-
We are still.
What are we
waiting for
reviewing
the
here?
response.
I think that was fine.
I'm confused.
Damn.
Well, we wait on whatever we're waiting on. Need NL won his semifinal over Pretzel 33, and LPP won his semifinal over Frog to get to this stage. Frog won over Pretzel in the third place match earlier today, and now determined first and second, the rest of the podium right here.
I mean, it shouldn't. Okay, so this looks nice like that. And if I look at F5, that shows I'm at least partially. So,
Looks like Needham is lining up for his shot, his redo. Well,
He's apparently getting a redo.
okay,
We've
I'm doing a redo
had the
apparently.
word that Attillion,
Let's.
after extensive video review, our referee Attillion here has decided Needham will have to
Opa.
redo his shot.
And he
And
still
there
gets
he
the hole in
shoots,
one.
And he gets the hole in one.
That's what we go for. Like I said, the last one about here. So, yeah. Okay, so then hole 2 is for me. What?
And now we have Needham aiming for hole 2. There is some
Number
risk
2, a
of
par
water
3.
hazard.
Good jump across the water down here.
There's
Go
an
down the
opportunity
ramp.
for water hazard,
Okay.
so there are two golfers must be careful for this. And our referee Attillion is saying LFPP will be going first.
LFPP getting set.
He's getting started with his signature enchanted knot as his golf ball of choice. Now LFPP must be careful not to have his ball jump into the water.
He seems
Definitely don't
like
want to give too much power on this shot.
He's barely on the tee.
Okay.
Remember, MGA rules that if your cross in the center of your screen is still on the tee, so in this case the brown wool, then it is a legal shot to start.
he's still lining up for this hole, and he shoots.
Takes the shot, and
Takes the
it's
shot, and it
Nice.
lands.
it just stays there,
It stays at
very
the board.
close to falling in the water, as you can see.
What a professional shot from LFPP,
Let's stop.
right on the edge. And here
Need to
he
get a
must
warning
make
left
it
back
through
at the
river.
tee box. Here's LFPP's jump. Chance for a birdie.
Will he?
He does.
Nice.
And he shoots, and he makes the birdie.
It's... Okay, well,
He has to get a 2 to keep this tied at 0.
Yeah.
that's Harris there.
Birdie or below will be well for
That's
Needham.
gonna be tough, but
Needham will have to. Can Needham make the shot? The precise shot LFPP did by landing his ball.
Here's
right
Needham's
by
shot.
the net.
Not definitely not
Oh,
as far as
shoot.
LFPP's. This could be disastrous for him.
This could. The
Well,
chances of a
Not
birdie
necessarily
have been-
that mad, but that would. Yep, that. And now LFPP has gone up one
right on
as
the edge.
he has scored 2. Needham's likely going to score 3 on this hole, and
The
yes, he
chances
will.
of birdie were eliminated. The chances of a birdie were eliminated the moment. His
well,
shot
that's
didn't
unfortunate.
land the edge of water. Yeah, what an unfortunate
So
shot.
LFPP takes the early 1-0 lead as he wins hole number 2 with a 2 on a par 3, and Needham scores a par on that. Now hole number 3, interesting one. Got 2 different ways of playing this.
You go through the. Would you go over the wall, or would you take the turn?
LFPP aims up.
Now, choosing to aim your ball over the wall, well, can
Seems he is
maybe-
looking for the hole-in-one potential.
as he
Tries it.
takes a
He's
closer look.
inspecting what it looks like over the wall. Now he gets down onto the tee box. He now is winding up for a shot. Say
could argue
2
that
block
this is a
high
kind of a-
sandstone wall that
Could
stands in his
argue that
way,
this is
and it
Oh.
goes. That I think that's in.
and he makes it.
Yeah, he does.
Yep,
Hole in one,
that's it.
Oh
That
no,
was a
how
very
much-
and that is a
high-risk,
par 2 on hole
high-risk
number
shot.
3. Needs a hole in one just to
Yeah.
keep it 1-0.
If Needham lands in the water instead of into the hole, the consequences could be very disastrous.
But like, do we play like still for like hole wins or like the?
I mean,
These,
just remember that it's match play, so how much you lose a whole line doesn't matter.
It's hole based, so still.
So when it's
You
whoever
win
wins
or-
the most holes, whoever gets the lower score on each hole gets the point, and then whoever wins the most holes at the end wins. It's not based on strokes.
Okay, so. I mean,
So LFPP is currently up 1-0 because he won the previous hole, and they continue to be
It's
1-0
in.
as Needham wins. Needham ties hole number 3.
Needham ties LFPP's hole in one.
The score remains 1-0.
Now LFPP here on to hole 4.
No, for viewers on MBN, the over-under par count means nothing in terms of who will win. This is just something that's on the screen, because why not? Now at par 4, on hole number 4.
Now for DBC viewers, our scoreboard here will show the positive. We'll show the number of holes that each each player has gotten a lower number of strokes on. So as a result, the positive number that LFEP has, the +1, that shows that he is currently winning.
LPP getting set
And
just on the corner of the tee box.
Yeah, right.
is
I mean,
stand ahead is
Talon.
Talon. So the cactus is out of bounds. We're not sure about the sand. We'll need more inquiries, more information from
Sand, I
our
believe,
referee
is out of
Talon.
bounds. Sand, I believe, is.
At this case, it seems to be out of bounds here. But
I believe
Yeah, so I got destroyed by the cactus.
Now in this hole,
not
there
the
are
cactus.
two
We worry
obstacles.
about like the sand, like here. Is this in or out of bounds? That's the question.
Oh, that sand? Yeah, that's out of bounds.
Okay, yeah. Okay, continue LFPP.
Now LFPP here has to be wary of the two obstacles, namely
I don't find the water yet.
and his ball appears to have landed in the water. And that sets him back. That sets back with a 1-stroke penalty. The ball has landed in the water. The ball had landed in the water. So LFPP starts on the water edge.
Walking on water.
Yep, LFPP here is walking on water. He's not Jesus Christ though. You will have to be wary of the cactus obstacle, which could
Takes a
potentially
shot.
destroy his ball. And he
Nice.
dodges the cactus.
Proper.
Now the question here for the 4th shot, will he be able to make the hole, or will he have to take the long way around, which could cost him another shot?
Oop.
Looks like from how he is trying to align LFPP.
Trying to get aligned, he does fall in the water in that regard.
This is kind of a high risk, high reward shot. Landing in the water could be even more.
And he
Could
winds up
lose
for a
potentially
shot.
lose the round.
He is looking for the hole. And he gets
And
it.
he gets it.
Wow.
Great shot from LFPP. That deserves
How
a
many was
replay
that?
moment.
That was a 4.
Now,
So
will
if he scores a
Needham
par, it's gonna have to equal that. And he starts by
fall
staying
into the
on
water?
the starting island, and he goes to the edge.
What a precise shot from Needham. Now on to the second shot.
Takes ready for a second, and he takes
Oh, no.
it.
And the ball is destroyed.
No.
By the cactus.
Oh, out of
So
bounds.
still from here. Oh,
That
shit.
will be Needham's 4th shot. With his 1-shot penalty.
Now he tries to skip by the cactus, and he does.
And he does
Okay, this was my
successfully.
plan, but
And
Now, will
that
he
was 3,
do this?
correct? Or was that?
No, that was 4.
That was 4.
It was
So,
a penalty
so
shot.
LFPP has won the hole. Now, as Needham
Now
holds out of
he will
5.
have to make the one bogey. And Eden lands himself with a bogey. So the score now is LFPP 2 and Eden -2 for viewers of ZBC. Now remember, the player with the positive numbers is winning as the numbers show which holes they have scored less on, not the number of strokes per se. Needham's -2 is
LFPP currently is 3 under so far, and Needham is 1 under, and LFPP leads 2-0.
now for ZBC viewers. Needham's -2 shows the number of holes that he will need to win in order to catch up towards LFPP. Yep, his lost holes.
What's LFPP gonna do here?
Now, hole 5 here presents a challenge.
What do you mean
especially
out of bounds? Like, it just gets here and then you can like go on, right? Or that's
Now, hole 5 presents a challenge for both golfers here.
Get around two cactus,
And two
cacti,
dead
whatever
birds.
you want to say.
Yeah.
2 cacti and 2 dead bushes arranged in the diamond formation.
It's the same
could
with the dead
be
bush out of
really-
bounds.
Yes.
Wow.
Cool.
And we have a river obstacle. If
And he is still on the carpet.
he's
so-
still on the tee,
He's still on and
what
not
a
out of
fortunate
bounds.
shot by LFPP.
So now he's got to try and get past the second cactus and over the dead bush. And he does, as
And he
it
is
rolls
facing-
to the edge.
not exactly towards the edge, but still pretty close.
Almost the edge.
Yep.
So this is a par 3, so this will be for par if he can make this. It's a long shot.
Will he be able to
Cannot
make it?
allocate
And
it.
he does.
Par, and he
And
lags
he
out
did.
immediately.
Some connection issues here today.
Okay. So that's one.
And it's Needham's turn on the
Yeah.
tee.
It's
No,
over the
no.
bush. Oh no, it's in the
Ooh.
water. He gave it
Oh
too
no,
much.
it's in the water.
Yeah.
This is not looking good for Needham as it stands. Now Needham here is Enrique bogey. And it's 4-3. LFPP wins this hole number 5.
Well, this
And
way I
LFPP
don't have
here.
to start anywhere, so I mean,
Yeah, and for ZVC viewers, the standings are Needham -3 and LFPP 3 up. Now, hole 6 presents. Hole 6 presents
It's no longer a
itself.
good par. Now at an even par, and LPP up 3-0. Here's LPP lining up for a shot. And he lags out as it hits the rough.
Yep. Unlike the
And-
previous shots we've seen, this one doesn't really have any out of bounds obstacles, well, except the water.
Water.
Or the sandstone. But if
Takes the
and
second
he
shot
is,
to the edge of the rough.
he
Now
is
he's
landed in the
definitely in
edge of the
position to
rough
pull a 3 out of the hat.
The next I can do the next one. Yeah.
to
So
pull a
this
par.
is for par.
Yep.
And he gets it
And
in.
he gets par.
Okay. Ready?
And here we have Eden here. Will he be able to get 2 under
He
or
takes his shot. And he
on the
definitely
edge
is in
of the
better
rough?
position here. Might have a shot here at getting on the board, and he does. It is now 3-1. Needon
3
on
to
the
1.
board.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, if I go there. It's interesting. Interesting, yeah. Nice word.
And since Needham has won, he will be beginning first in hole 7.
Yeah.
Needham has to be careful to not hit the cacti. It could cost him the round, and he barely dodges it and makes the hole.
That is a 2.
Now,
There
what
is
will
hole-in-one potential here, although it is dangerous, and LFPP looks like he wants to do that to go up 4-1.
It's a high risk, high reward.
No, he doesn't. That looked like a... Looks like he was going to try and jump it. He didn't. Instead, he goes up to the cacti, and
Looks
he
like
is now
he-
trying to get over the wall, and he does, and it's a tie for hole number 7.
Looks like LFPP here tried to get the hole-in-one potential, but later decided to back off. And here we have Needham in hole number 8. It's a par 2.
And he will down, and he's going to try and hit the par from the edge, and he hits
And
it.
he hits par.
A par for Needham. Now LFPP going to try and equal that.
Is there
Keep
hole-in-one
a
potential?
handsome 3-hole lead. Or 2-hole lead, rather.
Me too. I should have tried it. Ugh.
Is there a
And
hole-in-one?
wound up for a shot. Definitely looking to try and get over the water in one shot. Which there is potential.
However, he has to be careful not to land.
And he wins the hole.
And
Great
we are
shot
back
by LFPP to make it 4-1.
for ZBC viewers. LFPP is 3 up, and Needham is 3 under.
LFPP winning a hole and now take on hole number 9, which is a par 3. Another small water hazard. Where you definitely can't make it in one shot. It's the shot. This is dangerous. And it stops at the edge. Great luck there for LFPP.
There is
It's on the edge, right there. Right there.
There is definitely a birdie potential here.
Absolutely.
However, the
Minecraft still
maneuver,
registers him on the ground there, so it looks like he's walking on water there, and he lags out as he takes the shot, and it looks like he's going to hit the par.
so that was a very
He's very
difficult
close to
part.
the hole there, just 2 blocks diagonally. It looks like, yes, he will get the par, so he's score par. Now Needham's turn. Needham taking a shot. It'll also stop at the edge. Also a very lucky one for him. It looks like he's going to try the same thing LFPP did, and he does. And it looks like they will tie on hole number 9 as we are now halfway through this final.
Now, beginning with hole number 10, we have this obstacle over here. This is a rather long hole with an obstacle, some water hazards, and some roughs. Will they be able to reach par 4? And LFPP here lining up his shot. Will he try to go over the barrier or under the barrier?
Looks
And
like he was aiming over. He might be going under. No, he's aiming over. He is looking over.
he is
Expects it
trying
again.
he is trying to line up for the edge to save that single stroke.
And he just gets it over the
Whoa.
barrier. It did stop, and it did slide off, and he will continue on with no penalties so far. And as I say that, I'm pretty sure I jinxed him as it falls in. Apologies, LFPP.
Now with
That's on me.
the one
Not really.
Now with the 1 shot penalty, he is on his 4th shot now. He is slated to get a bogey. 1 over. He takes a shot and he lands on the rough. And he makes it a hole with 2 over. Now Needham here, will he go over, risking the same mistake that LF? Will he go over? And I wasn't really paying attention there.
For our viewers on NBN, it seems our output audio is not working. We apologize for these technical difficulties. Can you
And
hear
Needham
me
now-
according to our technical equipment? We're having some difficulty with hearing voice chat audio, but that is okay for now.
And Needham takes this shot, and for viewers at ZBC, it is on a 2, -2. 2 for LFPP, 2 up for LFPP, and 2 under for Needham. As Needham takes his shot on the 11th hole, will he try to go over the barrier, risking an out of bounds? This is a very risky shot.
1.
Or try to go over the hook. And as our referee here, Taylor, reaffirms, slabs are out of bounds, but the carpets are in play. Will he be willing to take the risk? And Needham shoots, and it hits the slab curve. Looks like he's trying to go over the hook on his 2nd shot, and he successfully does it. He is slated just barely on the tee, and he manages to get the par 3. Now LFPP here. Will he be able to tie Needham's par 3 as he lines up for his 1st shot? And it hits the slab. Looks like he is trying to go over as well. lfpp here jumping to aim for his shot, and it hits the curb. It hits the slab, and he is slated to get the par 3, leaving hole 10 for a hole 11, excuse me, for a tie.
For viewers in NBA,
And-
we've had the sound issues resolved. We apologize for inconveniences.
And Needham is scoreboard changes, stays the same for ZBC viewers. Now Needham trying to align his shot for hole 12. This is a part
No!
two,
On the
a
slab.
very challenging.
To go back
He
down to the
is
tee
out
box
of
to take a second
bounds.
shot. He gets the penalty on that one.
Needham on his third shot, his 1-shot penalty.
And in the
And
water.
in
Oh
the
no.
water. Oh no. This
This
is
is-
very disastrous for Needham.
Doesn't matter.
Now his
Oh,
fifth
yeah, in the
shot.
water, yeah.
Tough hole. Tough hole number 12.
Five.
And it was a par 2. Did not score 2. He ends up going 4 over par on that hole.
3
Yeah.
over
Tough
par.
one for him, and now LFPP aiming high, clearly not wanting to go a far distance, which
Trying to not
showed
make this.
from Needham's turn. It's definitely
Yeah,
not what you
nice.
want. He does get it up there, and it definitely was a good move by LFPP.
He dodges risking going out of bounds on the slabs.
LFPP looking for another pull
Two.
win, and he does with a 5-2 lead. LFPP.
3 up.
And now in hole number 13, he's on his way to winning this one. Definitely got a sizable lead, 5-2, excuse me.
Needham's gotta have to try it very hard here if he wants to make a comeback with 6 holes remaining. Now, hole 13. There's a tree obstacle, and he hits.
Does get it up to the tree, and he is able to get around it. Hole 13,
And
par
LFPP
2, and
makes
he
the par
gets the
2.
2. Eden trying to
Needham.
stay in this. He's down 3 holes to LFPP at a 5-2 score. It looks like he is aiming for the same score, and he does get that.
LFP
Now on to hole
Needham
14.
exactly mirrors LFPP's actions and scores a
Now
par
on to hole
2.
number 14. Looks like very simple par 2. This could be an interesting one, that's for sure.
LFPP is in danger. LFPP here could be in danger of going out of bounds, landing on that water if he is not careful with this shot.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And LFPP is trying to make the best alignment.
Push to talk, goddammit.
And he hits the ice block.
That works too.
Now, will he be able to make the par 2?
Yes.
And he dunks his
A
shot
par.
into the hole. What an impressive shot, if I say so myself.
Aiden looking,
Now, well,
looking high here. And he gets in the
Oof.
water.
and Needham lands in the water on his 3rd shot now. His 1-stroke penalty. And he lands in the water again. That was very unfortunate. And Needham makes hole 14 3 over par, which leaves the
On a
scoreboard
five,
to
now it's
be
a 4-hole lead for LFPP, his biggest lead of the day.
now hole 15 looks can be very deceiving for this one, as in the last match during the third place tournament, Frog actually got a Frog took 12 shots to make it through this
Oh man.
seemingly innocuous hole. Yep, 12 strokes
And yet he won third place, folks. Don't know how that happened. Probably because he won more holes.
If Needham
earlier did
wants
win the third place title. Fourth place went to Pretzel 33, who lost his semifinal to LFPP, or Needham, excuse me. LFPP won over Frog.
Now, if Needham would have to have a chance at winning, he will have to beat LFPP at all four holes. Yep, and as Needham
So Needham will have to win out. So if LFPP is basically the winner if he can tie or win this hole.
it's all down to this hole. Good luck,
Obviously,
Needham.
they'll continue to play the rest of the holes because good sportsmanship.
Yep. And
Oh,
as
he's
Taylor
in
has,
the MRT logo.
that is out of bounds, as Taylor reiterated. His third shot from the tee. Now, this could be a game-changing moment if Needham manages to beat
This
LFPP.
is really this hole could potentially be the gateway to Needham making a comeback. So, yes.
Yep, it's all down to you, LFPP.
And he's on the slab.
And he's out of bounds as well. His fifth shot from the tee.
Talon says from the tee, continues on. He is now looking at the previous hole.
And as LFPP writes on the chat, how will you be able to get the ball through? That's a very good question.
You get this through? I'm very interested to see how this goes.
Captain Obi here, our cameraman for the Zeta Broadcasting Corporation, says that he's done this hole before. Yep, Taylor reiterates that it is very possible. A birdie is not possible in this hole.
This sort of like Mario Maker, you'd have to play it and clear it before you can actually make it in a public course. But...
Yep.
So he gets up closer to the logo. This might be his gateway in. And nope, he's on the slab. He is still out of bounds. So he has to start. Positive, though, is that he still starts from where he took that shot. And he's still on the slab. And he lags out. Or rage quits. We can't tell. Kidding.
So you're at 10. If LFPP does
Give the golf ball in a nitro. Oh, he got it.
Got it in. 8 over par. Will Needham have better luck in
the score
scoring this hole? Yep. A 10. So
yeah, Needham has to beat a 10. So LFPP did beat Frog by
he makes the first a hole-in-one.
Hole-in-one. Oh, that was from the tee box. He got it in one. Needham wins hole number 15.
A hole-in-two?
It wasn't 2, but it was nice, yeah. I made a small...
yeah. You were standing on the tee box, so I thought it was 1.
No, it went pretty quick, but I mean, I wish it was a hole-in-one, but no. Not
I
this
totally
time.
didn't see the first shot, but Naden wins the hole regardless by a grand total of 8 strokes.
Yep.
So now it is 6-3 in favor of LFPP. Naden just has to win out.
For our Zeta broadcasting,
He would have to win out just to
Awesome.
tie this match, as it's not possible to win by number of
Hey,
holes
it's
won.
not gonna happen. Not today. Whoopa!
got in the
Yeah,
water,
right.
Very close.
and
In.
Vic lands in the hole. Now
Naden
LFPP
gets it in 4.
in order for
And that
LFPP.
is a double bogey, and now LFPP can still just can win this entire match by just winning any hole and up until the end, or just tying even. But that just
I'm
keeps
pretty
the door
sure
open.
that LFPP will be able to beat me at this hole, so that shouldn't be.
LFPP will have to be careful into not landing into the water, which could
Oh, a
possibly
red ray.
score him.
Hello.
LFPP can choose to be risky, and LFPP can choose to be risky and go over the rough, unlike Needon. And it lands on the rough.
Goes to the rough to the right. Now he's aiming for a 2. This will lock up a win. And he can still win it with a shot.
He is
And on a
slated
3,
for.
LFPP.
He is
Woo!
the
Congratulations!
MGA
LFPP is officially
tournament.
the winner. However, they'll continue playing the last 2 because good sportsmanship.
For the sake of good sportsmanship.
And distraction.
Yes.
The spreadsheet will like early work.
Congratulations to LFPP for those watching.
So he's up 7-3.
Yep. The last 2 holes will be played out. And LFPP shoots hole 17.
LPP now taking a shot at hole number 17, having just won this tournament. Now gonna see what last 2 bring, and he's in the water.
And he lands out of bounds. He'll be able to
Now he
make
takes
a.
this, and that's on a 3.
He'll take this
He
bogey.
needs to par to keep it to win the hole. Of course, doesn't really matter, but other than scoring,
And
he lands to
Needham
the edge.
lands
This
right
could
on the edge.
be a hole win potential.
Needham is slated to land the par.
And he gets a par.
gets a chip
and
in.
it's now 7-4.
Now for our ZBC viewers, it is LFPP is 2 over. Wait, 3 over, and
Make that 3.
Needham is 3 under. Now this hole is incredibly challenging. If
Lots of rough
either
patches.
party- lots of
This
rough
is
patches,
the
cacti.
highest- I'm right
water.
in saying that it's the highest part hole on the course.
If any of the competitors will be are able to make the par 5,
LPP got a 3
that
on the
would be
previous
it.
hole, and Needham got a 2.
LFPP, if Needham can land a par 5, that would be incredibly impressive. And he makes it just over the water, and
Got some cacti over here, which could be dangerous.
third shot. Needham will have to be careful not to land in not to go too far into the water and to dodge the cacti. Yep. And during the semi-final tournament, Pretzel 33 got
And
5.
on the
Barely.
edge.
Needham is slated to make the par 5. Yet in the third place tournament, Pretzel managed to get a par 5, and so does Needham. Will LFPP
So a
be
par
able
5
to
scores
Will
a par.
LFPP
Now LFPP steps up.
will LFPP be able to make the par 5? If Needham wins, the final scoreboard will be LFPP
LFPP
up by 2
has
points.
won already,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it'll be a 2-hole deficit if LFPP can't get a par on this hole.
And LFPP lands on the rough.
This is a very
He's on the slide.
dangerous spot to be in with her. It's very risky to start.
Even though LFPP has already won this tournament, they are 2 golfers here, Eden and LFPP, are still trying their best to land their pars.
As you should in any
Well,
tournament, no matter what place you're in. Good sportsmanship, folks. The more you know. And he gets it over a
And
3-block wide gap of slabs, and he's now over.
an impressive shot from LFPP.
That's right.
He should be able to make the par.
Does get past the cacti, and now he's in
And
the water.
it falls out of bounds in the water. Needham will win this hole, but in the long run, LFPP will win this tournament. 6th shot, 1 over for LFPP.
So with a
and
final
there-
score of 7-5 at holes 1, LFPP003 is the champion of the MGA Around the World Tournament.
Congratulations to LFPP for winning this tournament. And great job for Needham for trying his best in competing.
Aiden had a outside chance, and he definitely tried to take advantage.
This is
However,
Starkey
he just
for
he at best he could have tied down the stretch, but he did well. They
Yeah,
both
those golfers
great
tried their
sportsmanship,
best.
did really well with what they did. Yeah.
And this wraps up the finals of the MGA Around the World tournament. This is StarCubed reporting for Zeta Broadcasting Corporation, ZBC. Thank you for watching, and we will sign out now.
And for our viewers on MBN, we thank you for watching this coverage of the MGA Around the World Tournament final. We had a couple of matches broadcast